Brand new 2014 2109S Rockwood Mini Lite Ultralite model just came in here at Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is one of our best-selling models. We really have trouble keeping these in stock, so if you see ones available and you're interested, I would come look at it sooner than later. A couple little updates on the 2014s compared to the 13s. What we're looking at here, I wanted to show for you the outside TV mount. That whole swing arm lifts up and mounts inside or outside so that you have basically 180-degree viewing, interior or exterior. Now they conveniently have that located right here next to the grilling station where the RVQ grill goes that we always add to these. You might notice we've added the push button power awning so you can watch your TV and grill outside even when it's a little bit inclement outside. Rockwood's not your standard ultralight. You have more standard features, options, and upgrades on these than anything else. We've added the push button tongue jack to make it easier to hook and unhook. The stone guard is standard. The handy little window in the front with the wind guard is standard. You don't see that a lot anymore. That's because a lot of people want to build things cheaply, and then when you do that you have problems. Rockwood builds them right. Speaking of construction, this is 6-sided vacuum laminated. The walls, the floor, the front and rear walls, and the roof are all laminated. They also laminate the sides of their slide outs. Walk up to another ultralight and pound on the side of that slide out. It's going to wobble right under your hand because there's no structure there. It's just a hung sheet of fiberglass, basically the equivalent of just a dry erase board hanging there. If you notice up on the roof, this has the rain vent cover over the bathroom fan. Again, another standard thing you get from Rockwood that you have to pay extra for from other manufacturers. Let's step inside, give you a quick interior tour. Sofa slides out here, and that gives you quite a bit of floor space. You think, oh, it's not a big slide. For every inch you get in that sofa, you gain 2 on the inside. It's incredible. Now the table you see is freestanding. If you don't want to use that, you can fold it up and hide it behind the sofa. I like to show people the unique storage setup that you have here under a Rockwood. The drawers that pull out, plus you still have a nice little storage chest right here. And you notice this is one of the ways to keep the weight down, but the structure stays rigid. They have aluminum tube framing everywhere. Now if there's a place that needs more structure, they'll actually stuff the aluminum with wood. It's awesome. The roof here, you see that curtain track, you see how it's rounded? Well, that's because the roof itself is kind of bowed inside. It gives you more headroom in here. So these are going to be bigger inside than most ultralights. And in a 20-foot lightweight, you don't expect to see central air conditioning like that. That's an awesome feature. You'll be breathing ice cubes in here if you wanted to. This is where the TV would mount on the swing arm on the inside, so it can face either the bedroom or the living room or kitchen. Your stereo is also your DVD player. That's also Bluetooth enabled. And right below here, hidden away, we have our handy little charging station that has a 12-volt power point and a 6-volt USB plug, so that if you have any sort of smart device or cell phone, you can keep them charged up. Now you notice you have plenty of space in here in a 21-footer. That is some big cabinet space. Let me get you in here so you can see that a little bit. And everything in here is residential mortise and tenon construction. I mentioned the roof is laminated. Try to do that to your grandpa's old trailer. You put your hand right through the ceiling. You know, same big refrigerator and freezer and battery disconnect down there below the fridge that you'll have in Rockwood's big fifth wheels. They don't skimp on the construction. They only build things one way. It's just a matter of how big it is. This is something new to the 2014s, is that flush counter level glass cooktop. It gives you more counter space when you need it, as opposed to one of those aluminum ones that sort of crinkle and bubble up when you try to use them. Back here in the bathroom, quick tour. One thing I like to point out is the bigger sink. A lot of lightweights will have a tiny sink in the bathroom, and most lightweights won't have the shower wall paneling to protect your shower walls from water damage. Again, we do have the bigger fan here in the bathroom, and they did add the skylight above the shower. Like I said, this is one of our best sellers, and Rockwood's the #1 selling lightweight for many, many years. So give us a call, 800-256-51 Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan.